Right, I think we're live now. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Right, we're back on Euro Truck Simulator 2. This is a follow-up to yesterday's, what ended up being a mammoth live stream that I did, a 4,000 mile trip to Russia. This isn't going to be anything like that. But what I spoke about a lot in that live stream was the micro stutters that you get within the game. And my theory about what they're... hang on a minute. Truck's got a life of its own. My theory about what causes it, it's certainly caused by having an owned trailer. Now yesterday, if you notice, I had not only a modded truck, which this is as well. This is the Mega Mod Volvo truck that I've got, and but the thing is, this is just a normal freight trailer from this company here. This is not an owned trailer, and if you look at any of those sort of almost 7 hours live stream yesterday, you will see the micro stutters that I was talking about, and that was caused by the modded trailer that I had. It was an owned trailer. The reason I had to use that trailer is because it had modified chassis for off-road wheels, so that it would work more compatible with the off-road truck that I had. Well, I don't have an off-road truck anymore. I have left that in my garage, and I've changed it for this one, and I don't have the off-road trailer anymore. I've just got the normal trailer, which isn't mine. It's just a company trailer. And let's see how many micro stutters we get now. Just as far as the job goes, we are leaving London. We're going down to Dover, over to Calais, and this job is just a fairly short job. We're going to drive over to get the ferry, because this is the first time I'm going to visit, what the hell's the name of that place? Roscoe, or whatever it is. Anyway, that's where we're going to get a ferry, and it's going to take us up to Grand Utopia. We'll get off the ferry here, and then we'll have a fairly short drive up to there. And in the time that we're driving, just have a look and see how much smoother things are without having an owned trailer and just using the company trailers that are in the game, rather than buying your own trailer or using a mod trailer. And you know, this is bound to give you much better proof that that's the root cause. But my argument is that, first of all, I don't use the vanilla game. Once I started getting into map mods and in installing combination map mods, I never ever use the game with the vanilla maps on its own. I find that a bit pointless. So my experiences have all been to do with map combinations like this, and also with modded trucks, and also purchased trailers, owned trailers, and very often modded trailers as well. So my experience is just solely based on that. But I will say this, that and I have said it before and time again, that the micro stutters that people are getting in the game have been there for a long time. I mean, my question I can't answer is does it happen in the vanilla game? Does it happen when you've got an own trailer and you're just playing the base game without any other map mods installed or anything, just all the DLCs? I don't know, because I can't answer that question. I can only answer it from my experience. And the intermittent pauses within the game and the stutters within the game, there's two things. First of all, it's the trailers that cause it. Secondly, it's also the condition of your PC and the setup of your graphics that can affect it. But when you've done all you can to make your graphics as good as they can, to run with your graphics card as good as it is, then if you're still getting the same thing, then the one way to test it to try and get rid of this or minimise the micro pauses or the stutters is don't buy your own trailer, just use company trailers from where you're picking up jobs, and that's what I'm doing now. So we're heading down to Dover, over the ferry to Calais, then driving along through France to this other ferry port to get the connection that's going to take us for my first time to see Grand Utopia on this map combo rather than Grand Utopia as a standalone map, so we'll see how that works. So let's go there. It's dark at the moment, but it shouldn't be for that long, I would think, because we've got the ferry to take, and hopefully that'll use up an hour or two. Right, let's do it here. So, like I said, look for the micro stutters now. You would already have them now.
Continue straight.
And do actually mind your speed.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Right, let's go.
Keep left.
Good job on the grand tour.
And
you'll
then
see
turn left.
how much smoother
Turn left.
things are. I mean, in a map combo this size, it would be perfectly acceptable to have the odd stutter every now and again, you know, but like for example yesterday's live stream with that modded trailer, it was a constant thing throughout the whole trip. And
Keep right for the best. And then turn right.
you would have to be really be awkward not to agree
Turn
with me
right.
that this looks much smoother than yesterday's with the own trailer. You get rid of the own trailer because when you buy a trailer
At the
as your own,
roundabout, take the second exit.
very often the first thing you do is you paint up the wheels, you choose the paint job for the trailer and that sort of thing. There's not an awful lot of things you could actually
Take
adjust
this exit.
in a trailer when you buy it, but you probably put your own paint job on it, and then when it then once you've attached it to your own truck, that's where your problems start. And I believe that SCS, I've known about this for a long time, and they still don't know how to fix this problem. But like I say, they won't be aware of it if it doesn't happen in the vanilla version of the game, but I can't believe that it doesn't. So somebody will need to test that and let me know. But as it is now, you look at how this is running along. I'm just checking my frame rate. My frame rate's like 50 odd FPS at the moment because I've got a little FPS display on my live stream that I can see on the monitor. So my frame rate's reasonably good. Of course you'll get frame rate goes up and down according to what's on the screen. But where are the micro stutters? Where are the pauses? Where are the persistent delays that you could time every 10 seconds? They're gone. So if you want an idea, go and look at yesterday's sort of 6 hour 50-minute stream and you'll see the difference between that one and this one today, where we have eliminated it. We've eliminated it completely, pretty much. There might be the odd one, like I say, that's perfectly understandable. as it is that we're in a big combination map, but looking at this now, this is as sweet as a nut. And we're going to, for anybody who's never been there before, because you can get the Grand Utopia map. Very often most people download the Grand Utopia map as a standalone map. This is it combined with pro mods in this map combo that we have. And if you've never tried the Grand Utopia map, that's one I would highly recommend, because if you've watched and listened to me before, the one thing I go on about is the quality of maps, the finishing of maps, how much care and detail has gone into the making of a map. And the Grand Utopia map is a perfect example of somebody. There's a little pause there. There was a little pause there. But you see, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get a pause maybe now and again, but you're not going to get this time thing that keeps happening over and over.
Keep right.
Yeah, so if you've never tried the Grand Utopia map, download it and try that. That is a beautiful map. So much work has gone into it, and the finer details are what you look for in that map. And there's many a map maker, particularly these guys that are doing these Africa maps. I mean, these Africa maps are just, you know, roads through deserts and stuff. There's not really an awful lot of work went into it. It's as quick as you can throw out maps with big long roads and not an awful lot to interest you in it. Well, Grand Utopia is the entire opposite that. It's a 1-to-1 scale map, and there is so much detail in it, and there's a road for every taste. It's got a little bit of everything in it in such a sort of small area, built in a sort of fictional, it's a sort of fictional French flavoured map, and it really is one of the best that's out there. So that's where we're going. We're not going to see much of it though, because we're probably just going to be on the main road, the main motorway. So what time is it? It's midnight 40. And we're just approaching Dover. So I don't know how long the ferry trip is to Grand Utopia, where it's placed, but it should be daylight by the time that we get there. There, I've hit those traffic lights again. I do it about every second time I go past them, I hit them.
Continue straight. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
But look, I'm watching, you know, the traffic and the road ahead, and
Take this exit.
I'm looking to see where the stutters are. So I've pretty much got this game running as good as I can. I can't get it any better than this. I'm using the, because that's the other complaint that I had as well, that because I hadn't played on Eurotruck for quite a while, they've upgraded the game to 1.50. I stayed with 1.49 for a long time. And the first thing that I noticed when I updated it to 150, with the graphic changes and things that they've added to the game, everything just seems so dull and dark. So that's why I went to the Steam Workshop and downloaded and installed the Realistic Brutal graphics mod. That improves the daylight in the game for a start. So if you're not happy with how dark things look in the game, then that would be the one thing to do. Go to the Steam Workshop and subscribe to the Realistic Brutal graphics mod. Right, so we're on to the ferry to Calais, and that will use up an hour or so going across in the ferry. What time is it? It's 1 AM, just gone 1 AM in the morning. How long does it take in the ferry? About an hour and a half. Calais. It's 2:41 in the morning, so we're still in darkness.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Keep right. Take this exit. Keep right.
This is actually a road that I don't think I've ever been along in France, heading sort of along the Normandy coast. Most of the time when I arrive in France, it's just to go straight onto the motorway through Germany. Again, just to emphasise the point, we do have a modded truck, but we don't have an owned trailer, and we don't have the micro stutters or that going on. We eliminate them immediately doing that. The proof is right in front of you.
Keep left.
When it says keep left this way means right. I think we could do with filling up this fuel tank as well. I mean, it is a big fuel tank, but I haven't filled it up for a long while. I think we've still got about 1600 miles range in it, looking at it. Yeah, 1800 miles. But if we ever pass a fuel station, we'll just top it up. Obviously, I would much rather have done this in daylight, but I think the good news is that by the time we get on the, well, hopefully by the time it takes us to get on the ferry to take us to Grand Utopia, hopefully then we've got good daylight. I don't think we won't be going in much of a scenic route though. We'll be straight off the ferry, straight onto the motorway, and then arrive at where we're going to go. But it might be nice if there was a sort of little job to do in Grand Utopia while we're there. And I'd also be interested to see whether it actually is still a 1-to-1 scale map when it's in combination with all these other maps. There we go, we've got daylight coming at last. I'll stay behind him in case I get into one that's shut. Why does he persist in going so bloody slow? In fact, more to the point, why the hell is everybody going slow? Because it's the speed limit's 81 miles an hour. What's holding us up? And even with all this traffic that we're stuck behind, I've got my headlights and my auxiliary lights on full beam. This is running really nice and smooth. And this is really annoying me as to why we're going so bloody slow. What the hell is up ahead that's holding us up? I can't can't see what it is. Is it a bloody funeral cortege that's in front of us? Can't see what the problem is at all. Right, we're in the wrong lane now for a start.
Keep right for the bus, and then exit right. Exit right.
Well, that's inexplicable, and this guy's still going at the same bloody speed here. This guy. Well, I hope you get the foot down a bit when you get onto this road here, my friend, because you're beginning to annoy me. Right, back to something like normality. And everything's still running sweet as a nut. Utopia, here we come. This trailer's bouncing all over the place. Look at the map, because we can't be far off where the oh no, we're not even halfway there yet. No, we've got a lot further to go. I thought we were pretty close. Oh, we've got a good bit to go yet.
Sitting comfortably, seatbelt on, ready? Good. Then let's begin the tour.
Still haven't passed a fuel station yet, which is a bit worrying. I would like to just top it up.
Keep right for the bus, and then exit right. Exit right.
Slim, no, I'm not doing anything like that. You know, that was 6 hours and 52 minutes yesterday. It was 4,000 miles. I didn't think it was going to take that long. 6 hours and 52 minutes. No, this is only a short trip. And that's me done. We're going to a unique little island, and we're going along the Normandy coast in France at the moment, or at least that's where we're sort of headed.
Ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
Ah, that's handy. Now there's going to be some amount of fuel goes into this truck here. A fair amount of fuel, I'll tell you that. Let's see how much goes in. $100 odd gallons. 150 gallons. £1,000 worth. 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. It's a big fuel tank. There we go. 401 gallons of fuel gone in. 2,700 pounds worth. Now, let's have a quick look and see what our range is now. Our range is now 5,000 miles because it's a 571 gallon fuel tank. It's huge, which is good for long trips in the game, but it costs you a bloody fortune to fill it. Anyway, we are done with that. Still only coming up 10 to 7 in the morning, still waiting the sun getting up properly. This might be quite scenic.
Continue straight. Ahead. Turn right. Turn right. ahead. Turn right. Turn right. Keep left.
Where have we got to go now? Oh, we've still got ages to go. I'm thinking this is a short trip. This trip along the coast. Well, it's not quite along the coast because obviously we could be taking detours in that sort of way, but this is taking longer than I thought it would. this ferry connections, it keeps getting further and further away. This has turned out a lot longer along the coast than I thought it would be. But, I mean, it's not going to be a long trip anyway. It's more to prove the point I was talking about yesterday in yesterday's live stream about the stutters and how to get rid of them, or how to minimise the likelihood of them. And you can see by the difference from yesterday's stream to today, it's big comparison in difference. The stutters were there all the time, although they weren't as quite noticeable as they were previously, because we then had to tweak the graphics of the game to get the game looking better. But now that we've got rid of the owned trailer, that's the root cause of the problem. Graphic settings can hinder it, or maybe exacerbate it or exaggerate it, but get rid of an owned trailer, whether it be a mod one or not, and stick to just the normal freight trailers that you get from all the different companies that you pick up, and that'll be another big way of reducing the stutter. You can see there's absolutely nothing here, so you know, what more proof does anybody need that
Keep
that's
right,
where the
and
fault
then
lies
exit right.
in the game, and it's been there for a long time.
Exit right.
I mean, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to work that out, that once you've gone through the process of elimination, where the hell are we going here? He never said turn right, he never said anything, but just to keep going straight. I was thinking we were going to turn right there.
Keep left.
I don't think I've ever been along this stretch of road at all, in all the years of the game, or at least if I have done it, it's been a long while ago, I don't remember. Maybe I did before Pro Mods was ever around, I don't know.
Continue straight.
what's happened. We're actually now in the wrong lane. We've got traffic jammed up there, a truck and a car collided with one another. Now the simple way to resolve this situation is just to do this and then go back to the truck and you'll see that it's cleared. Almost 11 AM in the morning.
Keep right for the best, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right. Ahead, turn left. Turn left.
Now, what did I say there? St. Paul, Leon, Castell, whatever that says, Roscoff, that's where we're going to.
ahead. Turn right. Turn right. Keep right for the best, and then turn right. Turn right. Make a U-turn.
I love how
That's
it,
turning
I love
your
how it
car
does
around
that.
to go in the completely opposite
I
direction.
mean, why the hell is it told us to turn right and now we're going round in circles? That gate's not going to open, is it? No. So is this the way round to the ferry up here? See, the GPS starts acting weird when you get into these areas.
Make a U-turn.
That's turning your car around to
we're
go
just-
in the completely opposite direction.
We're just in it a company, I'll tell you what. Rather than hang about, let's just see where the bloody ferry is. Now I'm trying to find out where we are. Where's the truck? I can't see where I went. Now, anyway, where was that gate that we drove up to? Well, we should have went in that way. Obviously, that's where we should have went in, so that's where we'll go in. We can get the flycam doesn't seem to want to adjust its speed today for some reason. Is this where we get the ferry? Oh, it's away on there, so it is. Right. Let's just spawn the truck here then. Conflicting information from the GPS and James May. Blame him. Right, so we need a quick look at the map. So we're in Roscoff or whatever the hell it's called, and we're getting the ferry to Grand Utopia, and Granville or Granville is where we're going to. So we'll choose that, and that's going to take 48 hours, 2 days, and £1,600. Good God. Right, let's see whether it's day or night when we get there. And again, I'm just curious to know whether it's going to be a 1:19 scale map or whether it's going to be 1:1 scale. That's the bit that's puzzled me. Right, Jesus, how do we get out of here? Straight ahead by the look of it.
Ahead. Turn left. Turn left.
And the one thing I can tell you is that this is 1:19 scale. I can tell you that straight away. Rather than being 1:1 scale when it's on its own, the map, it's The Europe Pro Mods version is 1 to 19 scale, simply because the distance from there to where we're going is saying that it's 220 odd miles, when in actual fact that's only about 7 or 8 miles in the real 1-to-1 scale. So the game says up in the top corner there in the HUD, right up in the top line, that it's 220 miles still to go. Well, that's obviously not right. Right, so out of here we go. Bit of a tight squeeze to get out of here, by the way, with these bollards. Well, there's bound to be damage here. But regardless of that, it's still a beautiful little map. Now, how are we getting out of here, more to the point?
Ahead. Turn right.
Right, we're going up onto the main road.
Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Look at all these bikers. The place is swarming with them.
Take this exit.
Folks too busy looking at bikers. I do tend to get
turn left.
into quite a few scrapes on this map, because I spend most of my time looking around the place.
Turn left.
And looking at all the wee bits and bobs that are going on round about. Because there's so much to look out for on this map. Right, presumably this is where we're supposed to be going. Have I got this right? Well, I think I have. I think I'm going the right way.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take this exit. Keep left. Keep left.
So now that we've moved on to a different area of the map combo, we still have very smooth driving, very smooth frame rate, no micro stutters. So go and look at yesterday's 6-hour live stream and you'll see the difference between that one and this one and what the fix is. This road, well, I think that one there is one of the main routes as well that runs right through the spine of Grand Utopia. We're going this different route because we're going to a company up there, but for a map this size, there's so much crammed into it.
Keep right for the best, and then turn right. Turn right. Keep left.
This looks like another one of these, and we're exiting out the other way. We're exiting. I thought we're going to end up back on the same road we were on. 29 miles to go, so a short, much shorter trip today. But again, it's just to show the difference between me having the mod truck yesterday, sorry, the mod trailer and truck yesterday, getting rid of the owned trailer today and just sticking with a company trailer, and that gets rid of the problem. And that's a fine comparison to make between that video yesterday afternoon and then this one. There's a marked difference between the two. It's almost 4 PM in the afternoon game time. We've got 55 miles still to do. Now, the one thing I haven't checked to see is whether this would involve an awful lot of work. The kilometres or the miles differences on the destination signs, if there's any of those on the map, then they're going to read entirely differently from what they do when it's a standalone map. It's one-to-one
Continue
scale.
straight.
So, for example, when we got off the ferry and landed on in Granville, we had 220 miles still to go. But in the normal map, that would be about, I think, like maybe, I don't know, 13, 14 miles driving, something like that. In reality, but all the road signs, if there's anything in a road sign that's got a destination and a distance to go to, then they would all need to change in theory. And that would take quite a bit of work and time to do that. Anyway, we can see where we're headed up here. Our destination is just blipped onto the GPS. Riviera Sion or something like that.
Keep right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Take this exit. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take this exit. Continue straight. Continue straight. Turn right.
Right, well here we are. Finally reached
Ahead.
our destination.
Turn left.
In Grand Utopia. I just hope I can find a bloody parking place.
Turn left.
And that's just the start of my problems.
You have reached your destination. Well done. Although, frankly, I did all the hard work.
Well, automatic gate. And now, where's the parking place? I can hardly ever see it. Is it up there? Let me have a look. Where the hell are we? Right, that's it in there. Right, so here we go for 20 minutes of fun and games. Well, it's a lot easier with this truck because it's got a rear steerable axle. Although I still can't bloody judge it. Almost there. Let's try that one more time. Right, that'll do me as long as it's there. Right, so that was a stutter-free mini freeze non-existent video. That's what that was in comparison to yesterday. So if you want a comparison, go and have a look and you'll see what the downside is of having an owned trailer, whether it be a modded one or not. If you have an owned trailer and you're using it in the game with these map combos, you will find you will get that stutter that you can't eliminate. You can only do the best to get rid of it by getting rid of the owned trailer and just taking jobs from companies without using your own trailer. So that's the best tip I can give you. So that is us. We're done for today. Thanks for watching. Go look at the video, compare the two, and then tell me what you think. And no doubt we'll see you again soon at some point. Take care.